You know what it's time for now? It's time to welcome us back to the jungle. It's Predator time. Oh, man. We had such fun with this, didn't we?
We did. We took a photo.
We took a photo. It went to
Because we're that lame.
We are so lame. And you could tell as well that the people from Park Circus just did not quite get why we were so excited to be at that screening.
Yeah, but some people there that had never seen Predator before.
Yeah.
I was like, what? How?
Nick Barber from The Guardian has clearly never seen Predator before and did not understand for the life of him why I was so excited pre-screening. And
I wonder if he understands now.
Well, I hope he does. When I see him on Monday, when I ask him, do you see the appeal now? But yeah, so Predator, directed by John McTiernan, starring, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger, starring Jesse Ventura, starring Carl Weathers, starring briefly Jean-Claude Van Damme, starring Bill Duke.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not forget about Van Damme. Starring Bill Duke. It's just a hell of a movie, and it's back in cinemas. Right, so the basic gist is you have is it Colonel or Major Dutch Schaefer?
He's Major.
Major Dutch Schaefer, who is sent into the South American jungle with his elite commando unit to retrieve is he a diplomat? I think we're told it's a diplomat.
Still hostages.
Yeah, some downed hostages and retrieve them from the South American guerrillas. Of course, this all proves to be smoke and mirrors and not quite the mission they signed on for. But then they wind up on another mission they didn't sign up for when it turns out they're being hunted by an alien killer. And yeah, here's a clip.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You're gonna need everyone. I'm taking her back. We're out of here in 5 minutes. You're not going yet. Look, the rendezvous is 10 to 12 miles away from here. You think the chopper's gonna wait?
Dylan, we make a stand now.
Well, there would be nobody left to go to the chopper.
There is something else. When the big man was killed, you must have wanted it. Its blood was on the leaves.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yep, you and I love a bit of Predator, sir, don't we? Oh, yeah, like you just said to me during that clip, where you were quoting along in the screening, and I had absolutely the same experience. But what were you doing the Bill Duke bit?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't care who you are back in the world.
I'll bleed you. I'll bleed you?
I'll bleed you. Real quiet, like.
That's it. I like Jesse Ventura. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaur like me. I love Predator.
Also a politician as well.
Yes,
Jesse
also
Ventura.
a politician. It's so weird. So this is the thing. It's an amazing movie. It's still absolutely holding. It's one of my all-time favourite movies. It's my go-to. I will watch this and just feel better about the world. It's part and parcel of why Schwarzenegger was the star he was, because no one else, I think, could have led this. You couldn't have had this movie starring Sylvester Stallone. It would have had nowhere near the effect that it did.
No.
But it's a large part of why it's so successful is the writing, the character writing. Those are great characters. And the brilliant casting that they all have. Like, no one could have been Billy except Sonny Landham. Even though I'm pretty sure they wish that literally anyone else had
Sonny
been...
Landham, yeah.
had been in that role rather
But
than Sonny Landham.
they all have different things to do within the team. We all have got different advantages, and I think that's why, as characters, we all work really well.
It's a formula that they've tried to replicate since, like Predators, notably tried to replicate.
Like, you need someone who's like
Doesn't
the
quite
Joker.
work.
You need like the really, really big guy.
Yeah.
You need the one that's a bit like mystical and it's like Billy,
Bill Duke turns up in a suit to his commando camp at the beginning,
which is
full
amazing.
suit.
Everyone else is wearing like tank tops. And,
Yeah, everyone Jesse Ventura turns up with a cowboy hat and an MTV t-shirt. Bill Duke,
Oh, that
full
MTV
suit.
t-shirt. I
know.
love that MTV t-shirt.
I absolutely love it. I mean, it's one of those films. Having seen it on the big screen now again, I absolutely love how well staged it is, how cinematic it remains, because it's a film we're used to seeing on video now. But it's
I've never seen it on a big screen.
How did you find the experience?
Loved it.
You loved it.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a screen as well, but it was amazing. To see
We did sit on the front row.
It was like we were at an IMAX, but not.
I know. Did you find it was more immersive on the big screen?
Yeah,
I find that it really does suck you in.
Yeah, definitely.
I like having the jungle be an all-encompassing.
It sounded incredible. I think as far as like the restoration goes, that's the thing that I only noticed was
gorgeous
the sound.
sounding movie, isn't it?
Yeah,
because that jungle really has a life of its own in the audio.
and every time a gun goes off, you feel it as well.
It just echoes
the
through you.
sound design is amazing in that film.
It is. I love the staging of it. I think John McTiernan's absolute.
Is John McTiernan allowed out of movie jail?
I don't know. Is he? I don't know.
He got done for, was it tax evasion, I think, a while ago?
Well, Wesley Snipes is acting again, isn't he? So
Yeah, Wesley Snipes is out.
yeah, Wesley Snipes is acting again. So I say we give Johnny the go as well, because there's got to be another Die Hard movie coming, and can we not get Len booted and get John McTiernan back on?
Maybe. I love that joke in 30 Rock where Michael Sheen is also called Wesley Snipes.
Yes,
And he's
I
like,
love
when
it.
you hear the name Wesley Snipes, who do you think of?
Oh, I miss 30 Rock so much.
On screen.